viewers. Today I'm going to talk you about the diet and feeding pattern of obesity, that is weight management. So basically the satiety value of the diet is very important so as to give a feeling of satisfaction and well-being. So the adequate amount of protein food, fibrous fruits and vegetables, whole grain cereals and pulses provide satiety and thus help cut down your food intake. So basically, the fluid and salt restriction is not needed unless the obesity is accompanied by edema, hypertension, which is blood pressure, and the congestive heart failure. So one should always restrict the beverages and this should not be sweetened. Instead of try for coconut water, lemon juice, Zalzira. So these are all good fluids. So basically, and the bulking agents like isabgol may be used as they are harmless, indigestible substances. Basically, that add bulk to the diet and gives you the satiety. So they may aid in the weight loss program by reducing the total food intake. So basically, I would be telling you about what foods to be restricted and the amount or should be avoided. So basically, if you're looking for to lose weight, okay, so you need to avoid the high fat foods, that is the butter, processed cheese, chocolates, cream, ice creams, fatty meats, fried foods like samosa, matris, paranthas, puris, kachoris, potato chips, nuts, pastries, salad dressings, etc. And also the high carbohydrate foods such as breads, cakes, cookies, dry fruits, for example, the cashew nuts. Try for some healthy nuts like almonds, walnuts, as they are a good source of fiber also and they are low in calories. And also rich pulaus, potatoes, not always be taking it as a very fried stuff like fried potatoes, french fries. Okay, honey should be avoided, syrups, jams, rich puddings. Okay, so basically you should always avoid the carbonated and malted beverages, alcoholic drinks and sweetened fruit juices. Instead of that, you can grab a fruit which will give you a feeling of satiety. Basically, what we when we plan a diet, okay, so what should be the criteria of weight reducing diet? So I would be telling you that it should be deficient in energy, adequate in other nutrients. You should always eat a balanced diet with the important nutrients and sufficient bulk to provide satiety, easily adapted from family meals. It should not be like that you are cooking for your own self. Okay, so it should be easily adapted from family meals only. Like for example, if you are making a dal, okay, and instead of putting a lot of fat for all the family members, you can take for yourself one katori of dal, and it should be easy to follow when eating out while you go out. So you should always focus on that. You should always eat healthy. For example, you can go for the options like idli, it's a steam food. Dhokla is a good option instead of bhaturas, or a bhel puri you can have, sprouts. So these are some of the good options, and it should be easy to follow when eating out, reasonable in cost, and must modify dietary behavior. Okay, so I would be telling you also about the role of exercise in reducing weight. So basically, aerobic exercises consist of activities that are sustained long enough to draw on the body's fat reserves for fuel while increasing your oxygen intake. So, in our body, there is a lean body mass which burns fat in the presence of the oxygen. So, aerobic exercise helps you reducing weight by suppressing appetite and thus reducing food intake, and by increasing your BMR, that is basal metabolic rate. and also enhance the energy expenditure, like how much energy you expend while doing any work. So it also lowers set point and reduces body fat while retaining lean body mass. It is very important that you should retain a lean body mass and focus on losing fat. So I would be telling you about the lifestyle modification for weight loss, what all you can do for basically for weight loss. So it is one of the very important to bring about weight loss, but also to maintain the weight loss achieved. It requires analyzing behavior to identify events associated with eating, exercise, and thinking, and hence to avoid those that contribute to weight gain. Okay, so self maintaining and self discipline are required to exercise control and bring about behavior modifications. Okay, so always be practical, do not set goals that are too high. So what we generally recommend is you should always focus on the healthy weight loss, and the desirable weight of weight loss is like half to 1 kg per week. And next point I will discuss is about you should adapt specific needs to family meals by adjusting method of preparation and reducing addition of fats and starches to lower calories. Also, do not discourage by plateau. Sometimes what happens, you're not able to lose weight, and there are certain times when your body retain fluid. Okay, there is a basically it occurs due to water accumulation as fat is lost. Okay, so at that point of time you lose more of inch loss. There is more of inch loss instead of fat loss. So don't be discouraged, get started again by increasing your exercise. So whenever you're doing any weight loss program, you should always focus on weight loss as well as the inch loss. You can take and measure your inches, and accordingly you can for a successful weight loss, okay, you can see how much, like from a tummy area. For example, if a person has a tummy for circumference is approximately, for example, um, 36 inches. Okay, so while doing weight loss program, because the weight loss is from top to bottom, okay, one should always look in for like how much inches the person is losing from the arms, from the tummies, from the legs, from the thighs. So weight loss is always the overall from top to bottom weight loss. So don't be discouraged. Always keep checking your weight early morning, empty stomach, and be motivated. And you can start it again by increasing your exercise. Avoid the binges. Adjust other meals of the day or next day accordingly. Okay. So always you can keep on stock and healthy snacks. For example, nuts you can keep, roasted makhana you can keep, roasted chana you can keep, and avoid, for example, do not stock them on very salty foods, sugar food. So basically it will lead to weight gain. Now comes basically avoid special low energy foods as they may not be as much help as claimed. For example, if you're taking a lot of sugar thinking that it comes on a balanced diet, sugar can only lead to weight gain. Okay, so always limit the portion sizes, that is very important. And avoid like while eating away from home, select simply prepared items rather than combination, because combination dishes are very high in calories. Avoid fried food, select fruits as desserts instead of ordering ice cream. Okay, or ordering any very high soda drinks. You should always focus on the fruits as desserts with nuts rather than halwa, kheers, pastries, or puddings, because they're very high in calories and they will lead to weight gain. And spread the food throughout the day to meet the energy needs, because your body needs everything in proportion. You should always take a balanced diet. Balanced diet is very important. So if you follow these tips, it will definitely going to help you. Okay, and so you can follow these tips, and later on I will come up with more videos about the weight loss. And if you like this video, keep sharing and like my video and subscribe to my channel, that is Mrinal's Kitchen. And I would be keep coming by uploading some new recipes, some new videos for you, so that you would be keep updated. Thank you and have a great day.